Alright, this is the first video I'll make for Skibness. So right now we're going to be talking about the wall over here. I want to say this is the north side. Yeah, I think this is the north. I can't quite tell. I'm all messed around up around here. So anyway, this is the right side of the driveway as you're looking at the house. So we've got some Platteville retaining walls that we are going to be taking out. And we're going to be replacing everything. All the wall stone that we are using in this entirety of this project is Fond du Lac, and the treads and caps are going to be Indiana limestone. And this, anytime I say steppers, those will also be Fond du Lac. And when I say, we'll get to the other part later. All right, so as you can see, we've got some walls that are beginning to crumble here. We are going to be bidding to replace both of these walls, but in a slightly different configuration. So they redid part of the house over here, and they took out, we're going to be taking this wall, this front wall. It's going to be 36 inches high, and we're pushing the whole thing back. It's going to be, it's going to come in right around where that window is back there. So we're going to push this whole thing back about 2 feet. It's going to be at 30 inches, and we're going to keep this wall at a consistent height going across. Right now it's kind of going down. All right, so we're going to be at 30 inches here, and when we get to the about 24 feet out, it's going to be at right around 42-ish inches. At this point, the back wall is going to join it. All right, so this back wall is 42 inches for this area. We're going to stay at 42 inches for 12 feet, and then it's going to start to step down and come into the wall here, and just curve into it and join the front wall. We do have a tree right here, and I don't know if you can see or not, but there is a root that's growing into the tree, which is why we're moving this forward. So we're going to start the curve before that root comes into play, and then meet it over here, and at around 24-ish feet, we're going to be at 48 inches, and we're going to continue to step it down to around the 3-foot range. And the 3-foot range is going to last the rest of the way, probably for the last third of the wall. And then we have a 9-foot return that's going back into, approximately a 9-foot return that's going back to hold in everything. That's going to be at, that 3-foot range as well. So you can see where that little rock is put on the step right there. That's about where it's going to be coming into. So yeah, so this is going to be Fond du Lac ashlar. She wants it chunky, a chunky ashlar, so quite a few bigger pieces. That's more for Nick. We'll just charge it as ashlar, but just know that it's for the chunky. All right, so we're also going to be pushing this front wall back. All right, so one of the problems that she has is when they redid this, one of the reasons that they're redoing it is because they want this lower area here to be their main entryway, even though, everyone goes up to the top, and when people go to the top, they peek in the windows and all that stuff, and she's tired of that. So we're going to push this wall back and give it more of a curve, a concave, well, have a curve, and so you can see right here where this pad is, this concrete pad leading up. Wait, let me take a step back. The wall that we're building starts at the front of the second step right here. So right now it's back here. We're actually starting it at the front of the second step, which is right there. All right. So now this pad, going from the pad to where the garage door is, the trim on the garage door right here, we're going to take out the concrete, the tar in this area as well. And this is still slightly undecided as to what she wants to do. So we both agreed that if we kind of put a walkway of some sort down here, that it will it'll be more inviting. That's also why we're cutting this back, because as you're standing here, it looks like there's something right in the way. It's not very inviting to go to that bottom door. So we're going to put in some sort of a walkway. I'd like to bid it using limestone, pattern limestone, versus irregular Fond du Lac, versus, or we'll just actually leave it out, and maybe John Meyer would pour concrete there as well. Concrete might be the best idea because this is a driveway, but I'm not sure if she wants that or not. I'd prefer it to be limestone, but she isn't too keen on the patterned look. So yeah, we'll bit it a couple of different ways so she can see it. Okay, so 2 walls, slightly different configuration, curving into it, and then the walkway that goes from here to here. It starts out at it's 2 feet to 3.5 feet from this point right here to where the wall is, and then it kind of flares out slowly. So it goes out to 7.5 feet at the garage. And then there's this pad, and I haven't actually taken the measurement on this yet, so I'll get that measurement written down. Yeah.